At the same time, Senator, to Ronald's point about the speedy investigation, no, I mean, you also can't deny that people are getting impatient, very, very impatient, because yung pinangako ni Pangulong Marcos that Big Fish will be behind bars by Christmas didn't happen, and after Christmas, wala din silang, they didn't give an update on that as well. Last night, I was at an event actually which was attended by SP Tito Soto, pero hindi ko siya nakausap for a while. But I did talk to a friend of mine, si Andrew Masigan, who's an economist and also writes a column for the Philstar. And I'm gonna quote you a part of his column for today. Filipinos are tired, angry, and frustrated. There is no more patience to give. And maybe the point of it all is, one begins to wonder whether delay is the point of it all. Delays to give their guilty friends the space to escape. So the strategy is to wear the public down with bits of progress, but never arrests until a rage turns to apathy. That is not all on you, but I was wondering, in terms of the broader goals for the Blue Ribbon Committee this time around, ano po yung naiisip nyo? What would you like to achieve?
Wala sa job description ko yun. Wala rin sa mandate ng Blue Ribbon yun eh. Kaya hindi ako, it's not just not all on me, it's not on me. Kasi hindi naman kami nagpo-prosecute eh. Ang sinasabi ko lang dito, marami na kami na-contribute. Yung output, yung mga ebidensyang naipon namin, na ginamit at ginagamit pa ng DOJ, ng Ombudsman, as we speak. At nakarating na sa korte yung iba. Yun ang sinasabi ko. Pero yung para maisisi sa amin, sa Blue Ribbon Committee, na mabagal yung pagpapakulong, wala sa job description namin yun na Regina eh. Hindi mandate. Ang sa amin, in aid of legislation. And may mga nabubuo na nga kaming pieces of legislation na pwede namin i-incorporate doon sa committee report. Ang isa, alam mo ito, kasi nakita kong isang kakulangan ng Ombudsman, nag-usap na rin kami ni Ombudsman Boying Remulla rito, magpo-propose kami ng legislation na mag-create ng isang law enforcement unit na dedicated para sa Ombudsman, law enforcement unit ng Ombudsman, para nakapag-apply sila ng search warrant, nakapag-develop sila ng case. Kasi yung kanilang fact-finding team, pagka merong halimbawang nag-file, anonymous letter man yan o formal complaint, di ba dinadaan muna nila sa fact-finding investigation? Eh hindi naman makapag-file ng search warrant yun. Hindi naman ito, nakapag-supi na nga sila, wala naman silang contempt power. So, pwedeng i-close yun na meron, nabigyan ng parang sa NBI at saka ng CIDG, meron silang supi na power, ika nga, no? Pati law enforcement. Ang isang tinitingnan nga namin, baka lang magka-problema sa Supreme Court kung mabibigyan sila ng contempt power. Kasi korte lang yan, at saka, of course, Senate, yung Congress. Baka magkaroon ng, pero susubukan namin para naming mabuti sa mga constitutionalist, magtatanong kami sa mga retired na mga Supreme Court justices, kung ubra ba ipasok na magkaroon ng contempt power yung Ombudsman. Ito yung naisip namin mga legislation. Pero para kami yung sisihin na kukunti yung napakulong, parang wala naman sa job description namin yun eh. In aid of legislation kami. Makakapag-recommenda kami kung sino yung pwedeng isama sa prosecution. At yan ang nangyari eh. Saan ba nagsimula lahat ito? Sa Bulacan, di ba? At kaya nga, nasa Witness Protection Program na sina Alcantara, Bernardo, saan ba sila nanggaling lahat? Sa Blue Ribbon Committee hearings eh. Saan ba nanggaling yung mga ghost project? Yung iba nga, sa privilege speech ko pa nakuha eh.
Medyo
Yun lang, hanggang doon lang kami. Hindi kami, hindi lalampas na kami sa aming authority. No? Mag-aabuso na kami kung pati yung prosecution papakialaman namin. So parang i-attribute sa amin yung kakulangan na hindi nakapagpakulong bago magpasko, unfair naman siguro sa Blue Ribbon Committee yun.